This is our curriculum presentation by LaShawn, Janae, and Julie. In recent years, the President and other national leaders have focused on the importance of early childhood education. With that recognition comes a call for increased accountability in the early childhood profession to show how children are developing and learning. Many states have developed learning standards and assessment systems in order to measure how well early childhood programs are delivering quality care and education. In California, the Desired Results Developmental Profile, known as the DRDP assessment tool, was developed by the Department of Education and aligned with the California Preschool Curriculum Framework and Learning Foundation document. The DRDP is a formative assessment instrument for teachers to inform instruction and program development for their preschool students. Our curriculum design consists of a training opportunity provided to assist novice and experienced early childhood teachers working with preschool children at a community college child development center with applying objective observation strategies when writing objective observations and completing the DRDP 2015 assessment tool. There are two problems in particular concern. Number one, teachers hired with various education and experience levels. Although there are minimum competency expectations, some teachers were unclear how to observe objectively and use the notes as evidence for completing DRDP assessments for their children. Secondly, teachers are not always trained how to reflect and how reflection can improve one's practice. Through teaching reflection, practitioners will know how to critically make decisions about their processes. Here are our curriculum outcomes. The curriculum outcomes and assessments were chosen based on the components and criteria required to effectively complete the DRDP tool for assessment and curriculum planning. The outcomes were also derived from experiences shared by subject matter experts through the cognitive task analysis process. The framework we used for all assessments and activities was cognitive load theory, which will be elaborated on more throughout the presentation.
Alignment of modules and outcomes. There are 4 modules aligned with the major components of the overall assessment and planning process. The order of the modules were designed to build on participants' knowledge and skills throughout the training series. Participants will begin by recalling and assessing their understanding of the DRDP tool. This will be beneficial to participants at all expertise levels, considering the DRDP 2015 tool has been recently revised. Participants will apply skills and knowledge learned from each prior module. Module 1 reviews the overall DRDP, including terms, definitions, and acronyms used throughout the assessment tool. Module 2 covers how to observe preschool children objectively and provides an opportunity for reflection at the end. Module 3 covers how to use objective observation notes and the DRDP assessment tool to identify developmental levels of mastery for a preschool child. Lastly, Module 4 covers curriculum planning, utilizing the assessments as a guide. This module also ends with an opportunity for reflection. The overall alignment of modules and outcomes provide opportunities for participants to integrate observation and assessment knowledge and apply assessment skills in a variety of ways. The alignment of the assessments to outcomes. Throughout the modules, a variety of strategies were used to assess participants' skills and knowledge through multiple sources and experiences. The assessments reinforce the participants' ability to apply knowledge and procedural skills required for observing and assessing preschool children. All modules have appropriate and immediate feedback to enhance participants' understanding. In Module 1, brainstorming, matching activities, and a quiz was used to assist students with recall of information, remembering and enhancing their understanding of the DRDP key terms, concepts, and explanations to why, how, and when to use the DRDP assessment tool. For example, a matching activity will be used to help participants make connections with the acronyms that are frequently used throughout the tool for the 8 developmental domains. The quiz will ask questions such as, there are blank measures in the DRDP preschool view, including the English language development measures. These assessments were designed to support the participants' transfer of information to long-term memory. In Module 2, strategies were provided to reinforce participants' understanding of how to write objective observations. Some procedural experiences were incorporated as well, allowing for practice and immediate feedback. In addition to guided instruction and guided practice, a work sample was provided to aid the participants in understanding the objective note-taking process. For example, participants will watch a video and use strategies for objective note-taking, having the work sample as a visual aid. In Modules 3 and 4, the strategic combination of content and pedagogy was designed to adapt the experiences to the participants' level of expertise and ability to complete the assessment process. Reviewing conceptual and procedure information through the use of a quiz, practice using the DRDP tool, reflections on the process, and applying information learned to develop curriculum were the main assessments. Reflections will not only encompass an individual process, for example, what is happening and what is working, but also a group process that allows for comparative and critical dimensions. After feedback, reflection, and discussion, participants will complete the entire assessment procedure for a child observed in his or her classroom. The results of the assessment will be used to begin discussion around curriculum planning in Module 4.
The reasons for development of the modules and activities. As mentioned earlier, we used cognitive load theory as a lens through which to plan our modules and activities. The curriculum has been designed so cognitive overload does not occur. For example, each module has carefully constructed tasks that are segmented and presented in manageable chunks, which will help manage the intrinsic part of cognitive load. Next, many of the lessons are scaffolded within the design to promote appropriate cognitive load. We believe that by providing both audio and visual aids to our students, this will increase germane load to allow for the working memory to function at its best, where information will be moved to long-term memory. Lastly, the instructor will be cognizant of the effects of any distractions that will increase extraneous load and work to manage their effects. The modules were designed with other effective instructional design features as well. For example, the assessments in the modules are mainly formative, with multiple means to practice the skills being taught. Also, at the beginning of each module, information from previous modules will be reviewed in order to activate prior knowledge and to show connections in skills and learning. We predict that this practice will promote transfer of learning. Lastly, the order of the modules was also chosen to promote transfer, as participants will increasingly solve similar but new problems of practice by the last modules. The rationale for our worked example. To enhance participants' understanding of objective observation techniques, a worked example was developed to be used through direct instruction in Module 2, where participants
will learn and practice the techniques. The visual consists of an exemplar of written objective observation notes to provide a sample of how to succeed at the task. The annotations identify some of the specific strategies and techniques used when observing, and this will also serve as a guide for the participants. This ends our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it.